Hey guys, I am so excited for this week because, well, first off, I'm dressed super professionally at work because we have Lake Day tonight. If you're not going to be there, that's totally fine and no pressure, but you are missing out. Like, let's be honest. It's going to be a lot of fun. But this Sunday is still coming. Even with Lake Day in between, we've still got Sunday coming, and I'm really excited about this Sunday because what we're diving into in our fourth week of habits is so important in this relational context that you're already building with your small group. Because we're going to be talking about how to talk about God in relationship. Because one of the things that I want you as a small group leader just to be thinking of, be aware of, is that probably a good majority of our kids right now are kids who are willing to talk about Jesus. Most often, though, it's on social media. Most often, they're like used to this. They've seen it because they've seen Christian influencers on TikTok or stuff like that. And so talking about Jesus on social media, it starts to create this false narrative that we have to be perfect at it. We have to be great at it. And the other thing that social media starts, and we all understand this, is that it's really easy to be super, super mean on social media. There was a student that I knew back in Arizona who he got really big into TikTok Christian videos. And he was making these videos of himself trying to proselytize and evangelize. And he was really big into arguing for his faith. And these videos, he was so proud of them, so excited because they were getting a lot of likes, but they were also super mean. They were aggressive and insulting. And it was a really hard conversation to say, I'm so excited that you are trying to grow the kingdom of God, but your approach isn't that great. It isn't that awesome. And to argue against how social media works, that the angrier you get, the more likes you get. And so what I would encourage you to this week, as you talk through this idea with your small group, as you go through this small group leader guide, is to focus on how you and your kids can talk about Jesus in a relational capacity, relational, in person, face to face, how you can start these spiritual conversations. And the other thing that I would encourage you to, there's two things. One is tell all of your kids a way that you failed at this. It's so easy for teenagers to look at you, look at small group leaders or volunteers in church in general and think they must be amazing at this. And this is a moment where you can humanize yourself in front of them and say, I'm really not that great. I get scared sometimes. I feel awkward sometimes. And the second thing is continually encourage your kids to be in this Bible reading plan. Because I think in my life, I've seen myself talk about Jesus more, the more that I'm in his word, the more that I'm growing in relationship with him and investing in that relationship, the more that that is then being poured out of my life. And so encourage your kids in that. And those are really like the big things to be thinking of this week. If you want to be reading ahead or doing some of your own study, we're going to be diving into 1 Peter chapter 3. The whole book is pretty short, so if you want to dive into 1 Peter, I think that it will be really, really wonderful. Guys, I love getting to serve with you. I think that I have had so much fun lately, and I've absolutely loved being able to do what we do on Sunday nights. So I can't wait to serve with you again this Sunday night.